This video is going to be about the 10 things that I would do differently on my next through hike. Considering what I think are the mistakes that I made. And the first 5 items will be more about vlogging and filming. And then the last 5 are some things that I would do different with my hike. Anyway, let's get going. Number 10 is that I had this real nice mic system. It's a Rode Wireless Go, and it was really good to cut wind noise. I could have taken shots, further away from my phone if I wanted to, and everything. And I used it on the first day. If you look at my very first video on trail, the first minute or so was without the Rode Wireless Go, and that wind was so loud and you rumbling, you couldn't hear it. Trail angel that just gave me and another hiker, Marcia, a ride to the trail. She was just super, picked us up in this Jeep, just buzzed right up the dirt road, and here we are ready to start. Thank you. And then I hooked up the microphone, and shoot, even with that wind blowing really so hard it almost blew me off my feet. So I'm trying out this Rode Wireless Go microphone. See how it works in the wind. The wind's blowing pretty hard. The thing about this mic right here is you're just gonna, whoa, hear a bunch of me huffing and puffing. Man, that wind almost blew me over. You could hear me talking, but the thing is, that was like the last time I used it. So there's a lot of shots where the wind's blowing, and it was just had such a hard time. I just put forth the minimum amount of effort filming, and so anyway, in the future, I'm going to use that Rode Wireless Go because it's a nice thing, and I'll use it more and get good use out of it next time. So this is my Rode Wireless Go setup. This is the thing that you clip on the shirt, and it comes with this little fuzzy thing to clip on the end that cuts out the wind noise. So that clips on the shirt, it'll clip on the back. And then over here, this is my hack for attaching it to my phone. See, I have an attachment for a tripod that it's got the shoe on it where you can put a light, or you can put this on it. But this is lighter and a little easier. So I just put a little hair tie around my phone, and that connects it. So if I'm filming either way, it'll work pretty good, and it's secure and everything. And so anyway, Rode Wireless Go microphone, and I definitely intend to use it more next time. And all right, mistake number 9. Man, I looking back on my videos, I did a lot of rambling just while laying in my sleeping bag. And if I were going to do it again, make another video, yeah, man, a little bit of filming in the tent would be fine, but not just laying in that bag rambling on about my thoughts. I walking and talking or filming around the campsite and all that would be much better, but filming while I'm in the bag, very, very little. And then another thing is that sometimes, even though I'm seeing it in landscape mode, it's because of my position or whatever, it ends up recording in portrait mode. So yeah, I think it's easier to get it right if I'm not laying in the sleeping bag. So that's one thing I would change. Less rambling, less filming while I'm in the bag. Okay, suggestion number 8 is, man, next time I'm gonna suck it up and make better videos. I mean, there was things that I intended to do, like, oh, the walk-away shots and you know, setting up my tent. I never did film that, and maybe time lapses of the sunrise and sunsets, or just there's just a bunch of things that I could have done much better. And next time when I go, I'll be much more prepared. I'm going to practice my editing and a few things, and next time I'm going to suck it up and put forth the effort to make better videos. Okay, number 7. Next time I plan on announcing the mile markers that I'm, you know, where I am on the trail, like mile 23.1 or whatever, where there's a nice view, where there's water, where my campsite is, where I'm taking a rest. I like videos like that better, and I just think it's a good idea, and it's helpful to other hikers that maybe might watch the video. And anyway, next time I'm going to do a better job of announcing those things, and it's also easier to go back and track like your mileage and whatever from your video by announcing the mile marker. So yeah, that's an improvement I'll make in the future. All right, number 6. And this is an important one because I've rewatched my videos, and this is the thing that bugged me the most. You know, that it was so difficult for me to hike. I was maybe dehydrated, and that elevation was really getting to me, but I found myself needing to clear my throat often. And yeah, that doesn't make for a good video. So in the future, well, maybe a sip of water would be good, or else a mint or whatever. Or even if I do need to clear my throat, you know, do it and then leave a few seconds afterwards before I start talking, so that I can go in post and edit out any of that annoying throat clearing and that. So in the future, hopefully my videos will be less annoying with less throat clearing. Okay, number 5. Next trails I'm going to do more research all the way up the trail on water sources and the best campsites, places to get off the trail if there's an emergency, and places that have phone reception. I just think that the more research you do, the more confidence you have when you hit the trail. So anyway, that's my plan in the future. All right, number 4. Do better with food and snacks. Man, I didn't have much of an appetite, but when you don't like the food anyway, it's hard to get food down, you know. Some of those bars, you know, just because some prolific thru hiker likes green belly bars or whatever, doesn't mean you will. So I had a bunch of bars and stuff that I just, you know, it's like eating sawdust to me. But anyway, I think it's important to try some of them beforehand and see what you like and are able to eat. Like early on, I ate some pretzels. I mean, I normally like pretzels, but man, I was so dehydrated I could hardly salivate, and eating a mouthful of pretzels was just like eating a mouthful of sand. Yeah, wasn't till I took a break and resupplied, and I got some hot tamales. Oh man, those things kept me going, and they'd make me salivate and whatever. But and other types of food, some of those dehydrated meals that didn't like, but some like I really liked. I liked the spaghetti a lot. It was really good. But anyway, and also I bought some bagels that I carried, and I would eat them with like peanut butter, and I I picked up some little packets of jelly from a hotel I stayed in, and yeah, that was good. I like that. But anyway, focus on food and bring food that you're gonna like and you're gonna be able to eat, and that's what I definitely need to do next time. All right, we're getting to the ones that I think are the most important for me that will improve my hike, and number 3 is to set an alarm. And you know, in my normal life, I'm on a routine. I get up early, I set an alarm, and I get up and I have to, and I go to work. But I found myself on my hike just laying there because it's so cold, and I let it keep me in the bag, and till the sun came out and it started to warm up a little bit. And man, sometimes I wouldn't be out of camp till 10 or 10:30, and those good hikers, they have that thing 10 by 10. They get up early, and man, they're tearing it up. So next time, even if it's cold, even if the wind's blowing, I'm gonna set an alarm and wake up and have some breakfast if I want to do that, and pack up my gear and be ready much earlier to hit the trail in the day. I had short miles, and a lot of times I felt like I could do more, but when it gets around 5 o'clock, 5:30, I wanted to get a good spot. Anyway, next time I'm setting an alarm and I'm getting up and not wimping out just because it's 20 degrees out or whatever. So anyway, yeah, that's number 3. Okay, number 2. Man, I need to lose weight. Before I even plan another trip, decide where I'm going to hike or anything else, I'm going to reach a target weight, which would be around 40 pounds less than my starting weight for my through hike. And losing that weight, that's going to make all the difference in being able to climb, and the downhills, everything will be easier without 40 extra pounds on my system. Easier to breathe, easier to, everything. So losing weight is critical. So since I've been home and back off my hike, I'm down 14 pounds, and I'd like to lose a total of 40 or more before I start planning another hike. So right now I'm trying, I know I can do it on juicing, but I'm trying that keto diet. Man, I'm buying all these steaks and keto products, and trying my best to be low carb. Man, it's so expensive. You buy those steaks at Costco. Man, I'm figuring this is going to cost me $100 a pound if I keep doing that. But anyway, it's working very slowly though. Lately, I think I've only lost like a pound in the last week, but yep, lose weight before the next attempt. And finally, the number 1 thing that I need to do, it's between 1 and 2 are equally important, but the number 1 thing that I think I need to do is train, and train at elevation. I need to find some mountains to climb. The one I talked about in my videos was the trail that goes up by the windmills, and that one would be most convenient because it's kind of on my way home from work. But man, yeah, climb those steep hills and have your legs are used to walking on the rocky ground, and yeah. So I need to train, and I need to train at elevation. That fast walking around my neighborhood is okay just to keep you healthy and everything else, but man, it doesn't prepare you for climbing those mountains to 9,000 feet or whatever. So I'm going to train with a backpack and push my cardio more than I have been, and anyway, go much more fit and well trained. When I get to that point, yeah, I can decide on a trail and I can go hike it with much more confidence and a greater chance of success. So get ready for the training. I'm not going to hit it too hard until I lose a little bit more weight, and then it's going to be the training time. Anyway, so there it is. That was my top 10, and I mainly for myself, but it might be beneficial to you, hopefully. Anyway, see you next time.